2018. We're going sportsman racing here for a few minutes on stage, joined by my friend Don O'Neill, who is an accomplished top sportsman racer in NHRA and who has dropped what has to be the most significant announcement of your drag racing career this week. So talk to me about this NGK Sparkplug shirt you have on and the awesome Camaro that we've all been oogling in the hall over there.
Yes, we did. We took a course correction, if you will, and decided to make a really strong business marketing adjustment in our racing operation. We acquired a Jerry Haas Pro Stock Camaro, and we're going to outfit it with a 427 LS Magnuson Supercharged from Patterson-Elite and a 3-speed transmission, and we're going to see exactly how fast an LS can go with a Magnuson Supercharger.
The whole concept of this is great on a couple levels. One, congratulations on what you do, and you're a guy that's known within the NHRA sportsman drag racing community as a tireless marketer, worker, got your head down, always chasing it, and that's a great way to be, and it's been that way your whole career. You've been 20 plus years in the U.S. Army. I remember when you were racing dragsters with the Army logo on the side, running Super Comp and stuff like that. So it's been neat for me personally to watch your career progress, but to do it this way, to go top sportsman racing with a pro stock chassis with a blown LS motor in the front of it, is very cool. I mean, top sportsman cars by their nature are neat, whether it's a big nitrous engine or a turbocharged engine, but to do it this way with a modern engine platform, whose idea was it? Yours, or did somebody else cook this up and you signed on?
It was my idea, and everybody thought that I needed to have a drug test because I'd stumbled and bumped my head or something, because we obviously have an accomplished car. You know,
sure,
the Monte Carlo.
Yep. National event winner, top 10 national points finisher.
2 years in a row. And it's a consistent, goes down the racetrack car. So why do you, I think the phrase that was mentioned to me is, why do you want to do this? And I am a marketer. You know, even at the age of 45, I still think like a young person of trying to reach them. And we can't do this unless we have marketing partners.
Sure.
So we have to get the next generation of consumers. So there is nothing cool about a 99 Monte Carlo with 2 carburetors and 2 stages of nitrous. Most people don't even know that it's a Monte Carlo. I mean, it's a Lumina. It's a,
sure.
You know,
it's a fairly obscure body style, right, especially now.
But everybody knows what a new modern generation Camaro looks like.
Yep.
And everybody knows what the top of an LS motor looks like.
Well, and I think one of the things that just from a pure hot rodding perspective here is you're answering a question a lot of people have asked. Like, what would one of these engines do in a pro stock car, which is effectively what you got. Now, you're going to have an automatic transmission behind it, not the 5-speed that those guys run. But at the same time, this is a question that has been asked many times. Why hasn't somebody done this yet? Well, now we're going to get our answer, I guess.
Yes, and we're looking at it, you know, J.C. Beatty, I can't take any credit for the LS Top Sportsman surge, right? J.C. Beatty from ATI was the first one to go out and do it. Took Chris Ernie's Pro My Car, and he went 680s at Maple Grove this year at the end of the year, right? So he was the first. That's a 388. This year, excuse me, Mark Payne, turbo, 650s all day long. I'm going to go supercharger. I'm going to go with the Magnuson deal. We know we could go fast enough with a 350 Copo motor, but why?
There's no replacement for displacement.
Right, and you know, with the Top Sportsman schedule, that's a lot of runs. You know, obviously we're running double the amount of races a factory stock car would, so we realistically should put double the amount of laps on it.
And for people at home that don't know what your schedule is, if you're going to chase national points in Top Sportsman, how many national events are you going to run? How many divisional events? What's your program going to look like?
We're going to have 16 right now. We'll have 8 nationals and 8 divisionals, and we're going to do some LS Fest events.
It's great.
So we'll have a pretty good schedule for the year.
To me, that's the type of stuff, like crossing over, doing some LS Fest style stuff, doing some of the more specialized, say, one-off events that happen. It is a great thing, not just for you and go out there and have some fun, but it's a great thing for the NHRA drag racing because it's all of a sudden it's this relevance, like, oh, you race NHRA with an LS motor, and yes, all of a sudden, you're in front of a group of people that maybe doesn't have a full comprehension of what is available to them to do out with us on NHRA. So to get in front of them with that car is great.
And I think so, and that's what we're hoping for. I mean, we have marketing partners that are looking for that generation of consumer, and where are they? They're in the 20 and 30-year-old. They're at LS Fest, so we're going to go over there and reach them. We're going to sell parts, have some fun, do something different, and we're going to we're going to hopefully raise a lot of eyebrows and make people take a couple steps back this season.
There is an interesting, it's like a sub-story really, maybe buried down a little deeper than people give it credit for, but there is a legitimate war for the hearts and minds of drag racing fans in spark plugs these days. You look at the NHRA series, how many cars carry a spark plug company sponsorship, how many races do, how many series we have do, and so it's neat. And for you, obviously you're out there flying the flag NGK, so you're going to be you're on the front line fighting the battle.
Well, I'm a military guy,
yeah.
So, let me get out there in front. So, yeah, NGK coming on board with NTK as well this year, VP, and to be able to go out there, because people think about NGK and NTK. You've been in the sport a long time. Yep. You're a hot rodding guy. Everybody thinks that's high performance. They're parts for everyday people.
Yes.
They're for your minivan. They're for your truck.
Yep.
They're for your work van, whatever the case is. So we're going to take that messaging and we're going to take it out to the fans and across the country as we travel and make everyday people. What I want to use the Tommy Boy reference, right?
Right.
What Solinsky's brake pads or whatever for that. Right. Okay. So that's really what we're going for. So yeah, we're going to take it. We're going to take it one step further to all the other spark plug manufacturers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Don O'Neill, the guy's the epitome of hustle, and it's all paid off for him. He'll be out next season with an innovative and cool top Sportsman Camaro. You can find him at, on a street corner, peddling spark plugs at 16 NHRA events, whether we're talking the 8 Nationals or Divisionals. Congratulations, dude. Sincere congratulations. Your hard work's paid off, and thanks for coming to hang out with us.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Congratulations to you as well.
I'm going to go try to sit in his car. We'll be back with more NHRA on Fox, powered by Dodge, right after this.